We've been sitting on this 23 BMW G80 full body PPF coating and window tint footage for a little while now. Been super busy with some other projects, and I'm actually getting ready to watch our first rendering of this edit for YouTube. So why don't you watch it with me and I'll let you know my thoughts. I love that first shot coming in off the reflection in the parking lot from the water. And honestly, I just gotta say, BMW is absolutely crushing it right now. And this is one of my favorite cars. BMW has a super sporty look coupled with like luxury performance across the board. I love what BMW is doing right now. And this one too, I'm partial to the color blue if you guys don't already know. So this was a really fun project for me. We always try to start each of our film jobs with the hood. It's not mandatory by any means, but in our mind we have a bit of an order of operations on how we do things. Usually starts with the hood. It's one of the biggest pieces, one of the most crucial and important pieces. We like to go ahead and start that, get it out of the way, and then obviously keeping a clean shop so you're not like walking around, sitting or standing in water puddles or anything else. It can be a constant struggle. As you'll see there, we got Devin. Devin is our window tint guy. He's also our disassembly guy. Super important role that Devin has. Little things like removing the door handles, removing the window trim, removing obviously some exterior badging or vents, etc. Different vehicles, different pieces may or may not need to be removed. It's not mandatory by any means, but it is nice whenever the client wants to have that done, because it's little things that can make a huge difference in the overall finished project as far as concealing a lot of edges and just making a much cleaner install. So I don't know how much you guys have seen of that. You know, obviously the machine that we cut our film with, it's a big commercial sized plotter. It's actually connected to the computer here, and we use a state-of-the-art software, right? So what this software does, it's gonna communicate with our plotter. We go through and we enter vehicle year, make, and model. And then it's gonna pull a parts list of all the different panels on the vehicle. So whichever panel we're gonna be working on, whether it's like fenders, bumper, doors, etc., we can go through, pull that up into our cut board on the software, and then modify it to our liking, if any. And then we send that from the cut board to the plotter with obviously the film loaded in the back, and it cuts it out for us. So that way there's minimal cutting, actually freehand on your vehicle, and it makes much more straighter cuts and a cleaner install. So many details in this thing that I can go over. Prep work is so important, right? Even with a brand new vehicle, they still go through an insane amount of prep work, from just wash, decontamination, etc. And then as you see, Jordan's claying the roof, right? So this vehicle has already been decontaminated twice, but an actual prep to lay this piece of film down, one final clay to just make sure that everything is gone, right? Because when you're installing PPF, as you see, we keep a super clean shop, and we have a lot of processes and procedures to help ensure a clean install. At the end of the day, we're putting a giant piece of film on your car. We're not in a clean room with hazmat suits. There can be a speck or two of dust here or there, right? Those things are actually normal in this world. Now, we allow ample time to, if there's any big contaminants or anything like that, we actually remove and reinstall these pieces. So there is there's a tolerance that is and is not allowed. And right here, I mean, you guys see Jordan has played such a crucial role. A little bit of his backstory. Maybe he doesn't mind me sharing. He actually moved, of course, himself, his wife, and his 3 kids all the way down from New Jersey to come work here at IR Auto. It's been a super blessing. I know there's got to be, you know, some things behind the scenes that go into coordinating moving across the country, but I thought that was really cool. So we're looking forward to continued growth there. Guys, and you'll see us spraying different kinds of solutions. So when it comes to installing film, we keep a few different things. We have dedicated spray bottles for different solutions, right? So we have just your standard slip solution. What that does is allows us to position and shift the film into place before we squeegee out and remove that slip so the film can actually start to adhere. Beyond that, we have installation gels. We actually have 3 different types of installation gels, some of them more aggressive than others. What that does is it gives us a little bit more working time for some bigger or more complex panels. Straight distilled water only for our tack solution. Tack solution there again is going to flood out any of the soap from the slip solution so that film will start to adhere. And then we also use hot water as well. Hot water is going to make the film more malleable, but if you'll think about when you go to wash your hands with soap and water, what gets the soap off easier, right? Hot water. Same principle applies here. When you need the film to really stick, we have that at our disposal as well. The one-piece hatch, that's pretty cool. It's one of the things that we do that's gonna help us to stand apart and again, make a better finished product for the client. So on this particular vehicle, it actually comes stock with a gloss black small spoiler on the back. So we remove that, it's just on with double-sided tape. We remove that, remove all the adhesive, because a standard pattern for this trunk lid is actually, I wanna say it's 3 pieces, at minimum it's 2 pieces. So that's gonna put a seam right there sort of at eye level. Well, what we can do is remove that spoiler, what you see here, we remove the spoiler and then we do more of a custom install. So we can stretch the film out, glass it. Now it is 1 piece, no seam, much cleaner install, and then reinstall the spoiler. See the SB3 watch? Shout out Barry Thiel. So all of our tent jobs, we actually do what's called bottom loading. Pop the top portion of your door panel loose so we can actually install the film much lower. It gets it down below that seal and that gasket. There again, tighter fitting install, cleaner installs as well. Little things like that go a long way in making sure that these products last forever. And there again, we get the cleanest install possible. I just gotta say, Devin makes that look so easy. The back roll, the window tint, Devin is really good at what he does and makes it look super, super easy. Jordan's knife skills, second to none. You know, whenever we go through and modify a lot of these patterns, the goal is to get as much coverage as possible, right? So sometimes on some, you know, trickier pieces, etc., we can blow our edges out. That way we make sure to have full coverage. Now, with that being said, you do have to trim the film. We actually score the film and then pop it loose and then pull it so you get a nice even cut. That way you don't, you know, cut the paint or anything like that. Takes a lot of time and a lot of experience to be able to do so properly. Everything's starting to come together here. The film's on. We're getting all of the pieces reassembled. You see Devin installing the taillights again, the badges, the vents. There again, all those things were removed so we can install the film actually behind them instead of up to them, right? Less edges exposed, cleaner install, but this is where the project really starts to sort of take shape. Things get busy, to say the least, and then now is whenever everything's starting to come back together. Boom, so here's Corey. That was Corey getting the wheels prepped. So after all the film's installed, everything is reassembled. Last step, so we go through and prep the surfaces for ceramic coating. So SB3 actually makes a product called Ready that's gonna remove any oils and residues from the surface. That way our coating will bond properly. So going through, cleaning up everything, all of the film work, the glass, the wheels from all of our solutions, and prepping the surfaces for coating. And as you see here, it's all hands on deck, right? Everybody has such an important and crucial role in what's going on. I mean, in this one scene, you've got Jordan, final touches on the film. You have Corey getting the wheels coated. Leo is coating the paint and body while Devin was installing window tint. Reed's behind the camera shooting it all. And I'm actually lucky enough the client stopped by and I'm speaking to the client. So it's like, it's literally all hands on deck right here. Super cool things that's sort of behind the scenes that most people never get to see. Leo's a veteran in the game. He's been doing this, I don't know, maybe 25 years. Leo's been in the automotive space for a long time. It's been super cool to watch Corey's growth. So Leo's kind of took Corey under his wing, and to see his growth and obviously what he does, but just in himself as an individual, even outside of work, seeing his growth from when he started with us to now is really cool. And like I said, Leo's sort of taking him under his wing, teaching him everything that he knows as well. So just a real team environment. This client got our interior coating as well. So with ceramic coatings, we have different coatings for different substrates, i.e. paint, glass, wheels, vinyl trim on the outside. On the inside, we have leather specific products. There again, your vinyl plastic trim products. We have textile products for your carpet. So, this way we can actually protect both inside and out from UV damage, your dashboard, your door panels from drying out, your seats, keeps everything nice and soft. And one thing I want to touch on too, it's not like an Armor All or something. If you've ever had, someone do your vehicle and it's like real oily or shiny or anything like that, or dust attached to it, that's not the case with this. You can't feel it or anything that it's on there. It doesn't attract dust. What it does is it just keeps your interior with that nice new sheen for a long time. And there again, same thing as on the outside, right? We'll apply it to your entire door panel. Once it's all on your door panel, then we can go back and you have to level or remove the excess, right? That way you get that nice even finish. The hide on the gear shifter, that's awesome, man. It's the small touches, right? That's the details that we do here. So I'm super glad you guys got to see that. Here she is, finished, the grand reveal, all the way down to the tire shine. Everything's done. Let's check out the after shots. I love this parking spot right here. The background, the rocks, the sky, it really makes for some cool shots. I love it. There you have it. Super cool project. The client loved it. The client was blown away. Of course, we brought him in for his 2-week film inspection. No real touch-ups to make. We crushed this job. The client loved it so much, he actually got on board for our maintenance program too. So we see this vehicle every month. He'll come by for a detail. We clean the inside, we clean the outside, and we're gonna maintain this vehicle for the rest of its life, at least as far as our client has it, for the foreseeable future. So that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Do you like these reaction videos? Do you like the more behind the scenes, week at the shop style videos? We've got a few different directions we can go, so I'd love some feedback. Let us know what you guys think. We'll see you next time.